opening line.
Is everyone insane?
Well, not us.
Yeah. I'm a little bit insane.
All right, welcome to Uncapistani Lounge number 48. We have Zachary and we got Uber, who is a developer of a Discord bot known as Galaxy Sim. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Uber?
Sure. Well, I'm 20 years old. I'm attending university right now at Oklahoma State University. And, you know, I'm just a huge computer nerd and a space nerd as well. So that's why that whole project is a thing. And yeah, I mean, I don't know really what else there is to tell about me. You know, I get breakfast every morning. That's pretty cool.
All right. We also got a friend of mine in the YouTube chat, Attack Helicopter Cat. He's a semi-regular.
Welcome.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to what inspired you to create this Discord bot?
So,
like, what's the backstory here?
So the backstory behind the bot is primarily I was in a server about 2 years ago. I'm still in it, and I'm staffing it, and it's for a moderation bot on Discord, and they have like, I don't know, they have a ridiculous amount of servers right now. It's like in 15,000 servers, but they had a game originally called Galaxy Sim. And it was a lot of fun. I played a shitload and had a lot of fun with it. And eventually the owner of the bot decided to turn it off and say, hey, we're only going to be doing moderation now. Let's just forget about the game. And I was really pissed off about that. So I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. But if you're not going to remake it, I'm going to go ahead and remake it myself. Because, yeah, I mean, I just really liked the project. And so, that's what happened. I ended up remaking the bot, and we started, where I started at least, the beginning of February, like February 5th on it. And right now, I think it's in like 262 servers. Not that many yet, but we're like 40 away from hitting 300, which is the requirement to be a certified bot. And after that, it should get a lot bigger after that. Once you hit that 300 threshold.
Yeah, it's got quite a bit of ways to go, and it may take some time, but
yeah, I mean,
not that far.
The whole project is not really like, you know, something that I put all my attention into. It's just something I work on like when I'm really feeling inspired to develop something, or I'm like really wanting to invest my time into something I think is pretty cool. And so it's like, it's not something I spend all day on. It's very like I develop, you know, every few days on it, and just take in suggestions from the users, see what they have to say about it, and just add it in a few days later. I mean, I intend on going way more harder when it comes to the development of it soon, but I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really take up a lot of my time right now. It's just sort of a fun project that I've been happy to do.
Yeah, just a little fun project to do in your spare time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and Zachary, I have helped a little bit in developing the ideas. I also last night put together a couple of ship ideas.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So actually, the next update, the plan was to get that ship market pushed out, so users can go ahead and buy ships and you know, upgrade all the way up to some ridiculous like mining fleet and stuff. But I'm still trying to figure out some of the back end problems I've had with that, specifically like ship storage. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. There's been some good ideas, like having the ships be stored at your colony or your alliance home system, but I'm not sure yet. I'm still debating all that.
It's a work in progress, at least.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I don't see it ever, not being a work in progress. There's always going to be like something new or cool to add to it. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
how developing goes for that kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
never.
sure it will be a very unique MMO experience. It's like a combination of the old school stuff with the modern gameplay of today.
Yeah, no. I mean, a lot of the game was actually inspired by another game I really binge on. It's called Eve Online.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I remember you telling me about that, and I remember
yeah,
hearing about it.
that inspires a lot of the ideas for the game. Like it's a really big influence over it. But it's the game itself is, I don't know. It's like it's still in the early alpha. I would consider it. Like there's a lot of stuff that needs to be panned out and fixed and stuff that needs to be added in before I even consider pushing it to like the beta stages, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I plan on getting this big like ship thing developed for it in the next day or two here.
Nice. Um, I did get into the bot because it, I think I already mentioned, but to those I that are just hearing about this game, the reason I brought it over to my server and tried it out and liked it is because it reminded me a lot of older PC game that I've played a few times called Space Empires. And on my server, I
Oh
put
yeah,
a channel.
I remember you talking about that in the server, how it reminded you of
Yeah,
Ghost Empires, and I gave that a Google. I'm like, wait a second, this is Galaxy Sim. What in the world?
yeah, but I call it Space Empires on my server. I
That's pretty
have like
funny.
a channel called that, so
Pretty funny.
because it's a lot of the mechanics, most of the mechanics sort of work similar in this old PC game, like colonization, space exploration, creating the ships, uh, buying the ships, and also upgrading the technology.
Yeah, like for me, I mean, I don't play the game. I just developed it, and a lot of the fun in the whole developing side of things for me is like just hearing all your guys' like crazy and cool ideas. Like I've heard some really cool ideas come out from the players and things that I'm gonna be adding in soon. All like anything post like February 10th has been like player ideas that have come up. So like definitely keep up with like recommending cool things that you want to see in the game and everything, because that's definitely a big influence over where the game's going to be going.
Yeah, I will definitely probably think of other specialized ships. Two are inspired from a Super Nintendo game that's like a 2D space fighter type thing known as Darius Twin. And the music is cool, and a lot of the enemy ships, pretty much all of them, they look like various sea creatures.
Oh, speaking of Nintendo, did you hear about the Reggie thing?
The what thing?
The CEO of Nintendo or of North America, Reggie, I forgot his last name. He just quit like last week or something.
Hmm.
But that entire scene is going to be changing up here apparently, from what I'm
I
told
hope
at least. I don't know the full story obviously, but
I hope it's not for the worse.
yeah, yeah, for real. Like, gosh, Nintendo is seriously one of my favorite franchises when it comes to like video games.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot of good Nintendo stuff. There are a lot of good Nintendo games out there. And I know that there is one cool Nintendo phone app, but I had to like save space for Fire Emblem, so I had to delete Dragalia Lost, and I put on Fire Emblem Heroes on it. So,
yeah, I hear you.
mm-hmm.
So
And I
wait,
remember.
what
Oh,
was
go
y'all's
ahead.
Discord all about? Like, cause I know a lot of players are from that Discord. So I don't really know too much about it. Like, where this is the ANCAP Discord, right? You were talking about? Or was this a different one?
What are you asking again? I'm sorry.
Like, y'all's Discord is it's themed in a certain way, specifically to go around government, not policies, but like that sort of area.
Yeah,
I didn't know if that was
certain.
server, because I'm trying to remember if you're the ANCAP server that was like really buzzing around in the server in our server earlier.
Yeah, that's my server. Mostly it's anarcho-capitalist. There's a few small government people that agree, at least one or two, that pretty much agree with a lot of what the most of us say. And I think there's maybe one or two that aren't minarchists, that are pro-government. But it's mostly a voluntarist server, and I organized it a certain way, and it's used for multi purposes, not just for like fun and games, but also for to organize some projects for like well, some of us are like YouTubers, and we do like different content stuff. And I know I got 2 collaboration projects that slowly working on.
Yeah, both of which I'm helping out with to some degree.
Yeah, yep. Zachary's he's been helping out in the research a little bit, and he's going to collab with me on the first of a video series that that's just, and it's such a massive topic, which is why it's going to have to be more than one video, because it covers just more than one area.
Awesome.
And that one, I'm pretty much the guy that you hear on the radio.
Yeah, he has like a 1950s radio voice.
So, what is the series going to be about?
It's going to be about the UN Agenda 21. Ever heard of it?
Agenda 21? No, I haven't.
All right. Are you familiar with the words sustainable development?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what one of the main buzzwords that is Agenda 21. It is a global communist agenda in which, from what I've known so far in researching on it, like months, maybe a couple of years before deciding to do this series, in which it involves like imposing more control over the way people live and travel.
Okay.
Talking about
sort of like a lot of regulatory stuff.
Yeah, lots of regulations, heavy regulations. The eventually getting rid of cars, and building these stack and packs apartments in mega cities, and it controls. It's heavily controlling on the free movement of where you can live and how you can live, as well as food production, and the abolishment of private property.
Oh dang! And now, did you say this was European Union law?
No, United Nations.
Well, the European Union is like has been collaborating with the United Nations. So
okay.
I do have a book titled The Global Environment, and the contributors, some of these people, I think in a group of like 15 that contributed towards this book, at least the early edition that I have of it, a number of them have worked for the EU or are in the EU.
All right.
Yeah.
And so wait, who's all collaborating on y'all's project anyways? It's Oh, also, I didn't catch the name of the other person that's in here, by the way. Who else?
Zachary Colley.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
Zachary Colley.
Oh, okay. Hey, Zachary. So it's like just a huge like collaboration project going on with y'all, pretty much.
Yeah, it's one of the 2 huge collaborations. I also got other ANCAPs that are interested in joining this collaboration.
Yeah, if we can get Malum in it, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if he could, like, I don't know, like, talk alongside, like, pull up his research and share what he knows. I'd be happy to do an artwork that of his character or something if he wants.
His psycho character.
Yeah, maybe you could do like artwork of his anime type character or something.
Wouldn't that be copyrighted?
Or maybe just the yellow, maybe the black and yellow jacket and something original for his character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be better. Oh, hey, Akanu.
Hello.
Hey, who else joined?
Arcanu, another ANCAP.
Welcome.
Yeah, he's been a returning guest for quite some time now.
Now, is this live streamed or is it gonna be on your channel?
Yeah, it's streaming right now on my channel.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I do these like twice a week, Monday nights and the usually daytime streams on Thursdays.
Dang. Okay. So like, what do y'all generally like talk about? Like, do you have a specific subject matter that you generally talk about every podcast, or is it like sort of like it goes by episode sort of the topic?
Well, the topics just sort of come along as the week goes by. Like last week, well, for quite a few webisodes, I've been following up on Funimation and how they've been engaging in very bad business practices. The whole slandering of one of their coworkers, Vic Mignogna.
Wait, Funimation isn't that a YouTube channel?
No, not a YouTube channel. It's an anime English dubbing company.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, very big name anime dubbing company. And 2 of these English voice actors, they happen to be feminists. And I do not like feminism.
Hmm.
Yeah.
When it comes to that kind of thing, it's like, I'm fine with feminists, but I'm not fine with extreme feminists, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you can be, proud to be a woman and all, go at it, but like, if you're taking it to an extreme where you're like, persecuting others because of their views or something, then that can be a serious problem.
Yeah, pretty much. Third wave feminism is just, I don't know, it's very nasty. That's today's feminism that's been going around, and 2 of these feminists, like one is like been changing the script from the subscripts to insert feminist garbage into the English dub.
Oh, and wait, hold on. They're literally changing the captioning or like the dub just to like spread their message.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's really bad.
That's
Jamie Markey. She's awful. She's so awful. I'm honestly disgusted by her. And Monica Rial, she was the voice actor for a bunch of characters in previous anime series that I liked. And I don't like her anymore now because she's been so nasty, not to just Vic, but also towards those who want the truth and those who support Vic Mignogna. Yeah. And Vic Mignogna has a lawsuit, and Funimation is in deep trouble.
Yeah,
and they are
what is
desperate.
Funimation about
Yeah, they are scrambling and
that?
flailing
That?
about and blundering. Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've been following that for quite a while now.
I'm so out of the loop when it comes to conflicts like that. I generally keep myself. But dang, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's insane and disgusting, and I hope it all ends well on Vic's side very soon.
Like I said.
I'm sure it will, unless I don't know anymore. Like, especially with like things like Article 13 and all that kind of stuff coming out, it's really hard to tell where that kind of stuff is gonna go.
Yeah, I know about Article 13. Freaking EU.
Yeah, they got it way worse over there compared to in America.
Yeah,
I don't mean to sound like an SJW, but the EU is starting to look and feel a lot like a Fourth Reich or some gay shit like that.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far with it, but yeah, no, I see what you're saying though. Definitely, they're definitely like, really clamping down on the restrictions around, freedoms of speech and everything. Like that really, especially the whole reason that I'm somewhat knowledgeable, when it comes to the European side of things, just because I follow this one channel, Count Dankula, and he recently, he got in a lot of shit over there. Like, he's going to jail because of a joke he made online.
Like I said, practically everyone is insane.
Right. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is.
So what are y'all up to tonight? You guys doing anything fun? Anything crazy? Like, I'm literally like, my plans are get into my bed on my computer and just stay up till like 3 a.m. doing nothing. Solid life goals right there. Ooh, hey, fancy card just passed by.
Yeah.
If I me talking is super delayed because I'm also driving at the same time, and so one takes priority over the other.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Night Shift asked, what was Mars Girl's involvement in this whole Big Mignana mess?
Oh, Mars. She was affiliated with a feminist anime person, and I think she is crap. This one woman, she was either affiliated with either the Anime News Network or Funimation. It's one of those two. Mars Girl, she first came up with the hashtag KickVic. And she was
what?
KickVic, as in Kick Vic Mignana. Yeah. And from there it started to spread. Mars Girl, she acted like she didn't she seemed like she wasn't really sure on how to do it, and she just came up with that hashtag there, and it just took off. And there were some other SJWs that had this little Facebook group in which they would Photoshop pictures of Vic Mignogna with his fans to doctor it to make it look like he's a rapist or something. It's really
that is pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. And man, when I first found this out, and I first found out what was going on, and that it reminded me a lot of what my family and I went through, because my dad was incredibly falsely accused of sexual harassment, and he was a teacher.
Damn.
And he had no choice but to resign from his job because of all that.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, it just hit home. And I was like, oh my God, you just can't mess around with people's lives like that just because they're so successful.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to go completely off topic, but like I was on my phone just now because I'm in park, and apparently Elon Musk hosted a meme review recently. And have any of y'all seen that?
No, I haven't.
I need to watch that here in a second. It actually sounds hysterical. Apparently, from what I'm reading, Elon was like laughing for a solid, 2 or 3 minutes at a deer that drowned. So it'd be interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh, so what time is it for y'all? Are y'all like in the same time zone?
I know I'm in Eastern time zone. Zachary, is yours Mountain Time?
I'm also on Eastern Standard.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you, Arcana?
I'm in the Eastern time zone.
Oh, so
wow,
we're
we all are.
Yeah, the three of us. Wow. I had no idea.
I'm the cool kid in the Central time zone over here.
Right next door to us.
I know it. Gosh, what?
I did want to bring up that one discussion that we sort of had over this whole alliance tax thing, and it was agreed that the tax option, the tax could be optional.
Yeah, that is a very hot topic.
Yeah, I've sort of been going around and discussing it with friends, and I got a whole lot of followers on Twitter, so I also brought this up and been thinking could be a really interesting opportunity to present how a free market economics system and space could work. I don't know. It would be very interesting.
That whole idea. I mean, like I said, a lot of this is inspired by EVE Online. So that whole idea in EVE Online, in the like alliances that they call corporations, the owner has an option to tax the people in the group. So like 5% of their profit from like mining and stuff goes into the corporation wallet, which can be spent on corporation like specific stuff, or it could be paid out as a salary almost. Now that might be a neat addition to allow alliance owners to do that, because if they overtax, then their members would obviously leave and join another alliance, and so there would be some incentive there to keep them from completely just destroying their alliance members. But I'm also somewhat against it in the sense that I don't really want to force something like that onto the players.
That would be bad.
It's not necessarily forced, since the alliance owners would determine it, but it would still be like almost a requirement if you join an alliance if I add that in. So like,
keep it optional.
Yeah, I've been really debating that, and instead of doing that, actually recently, like yesterday, I ended up adding alliance donations, and that is completely optional, and you can like put however many you want into your alliance wallet. I think that solution is a bit better for the situation.
Yeah, I'd say.
Oh, that reminds me. How do the investments work?
So the investments in the planets, basically, to grow the population on each colony you have to invest money into the colony, so they have enough to buy whatever they need, let's say food. But it's based on a very linear formula. The population growth is, at least, like I think it's like the investment amount divided by a certain number times the resources divided by another number. I can't think of them off the top of my head. But essentially it somewhat converts to like every 1,000 credits you invest in a colony, you get 10 more colonists per 12 minutes. So like if you were at 10 and you invest another 1,000, you'll now have 20 per 12 minutes. And so like that's like the general rule of thumb. It doesn't really work that linearly, but that's sort of the idea. What I want to do with investments though is the idea was in order to upgrade the planet, you have to have invested money into the planet, into the colony, and that the colony could use that money automatically to I don't know, almost improve the planet. Like I was thinking about adding some sort of artificial intelligence to where like the colonists would be improving the planet by themselves if they have investment money inside the colony, which would be really cool. But I mean, that's really, forward thinking and that kind of thing. Like that's probably not going to be for a solid week or two. But
so mining is the only way to. So mining is the only way to make credits right now.
No, so like your colonies generate passive income, which is like the meta late game is like you don't have to mine. You can pretty much just have colonies generating you passive income. And I think it is right now, like if you have a colony with 14 resources and like a population of 150,000 people, I think it generates around like 12 to 13,000 credits per 10 minutes, I believe.
Okay.
And so it really like is beneficial to invest in those colonies and like get them up in population, because like that generates you a fair bit of passive income. Like that will be generating regardless if you're playing. So like while you're asleep and stuff, that money will be going into your account.
Okay.
So
hello, Coy.
Like
hi.
the meta later game. Who else joined? Hello. Did someone else join?
Yep. Koi Monster.
Hi.
Oh, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, she's a regular. She's a
Hey.
regular, and she's a good friend of mine.
Yay.
Now, let's see. I was gonna ask you guys something.
Sure.
No, like I am just blanking out right now. I'll think of it later. It's all good.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, over here in Oklahoma, it's fucking awful. It's like ice storming. It's not fun.
Oh boy.
It just
Yeah.
snowed where I am too.
Yeah, class got canceled a solid 3 times now.
Prussian model.
Nice, but like that shit adds up. Like but whenever we get back, we're gonna have a lot of assignments to do. It'll be a bit crazy.
Is it the Prussian model or is it college?
What's up?
Are you in Prussian model school or are you in college?
Fresh model?
Prussian model.
I don't know what that is.
He said he's in Oklahoma State University.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Prussian model is based. That's what the public schools are based off of, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah. No,
look
you're
it up.
talking to the wrong person about that. I'm not very knowledgeable on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just look up.
Prussia is pre-Nazi Germany.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's based off the Prussian model. That's what the public school is. And it's not a conspiracy either. It's look it up. It's totally uncontroversial, dude.
Yeah, it is.
No, I will. No, I'm in university right now.
Okay, that's good.
Computer science, the fun stuff. I get to be a
Yay, Soy Boy's here.
nerd.
Oh, cool.
Can you please let him talk, please?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, let him talk.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
We got
go
another
ahead.
guest, but continue.
You're talking. Oh, I wasn't talking at all. I was just sort of like rambling. Like, feel free to say whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay, hot
No,
Soy
I
Boy's
was
here.
just saying I'm a huge computer nerd, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I'm on the computer a lot.
Yeah.
And I use it to like do various stuff. I did play a large chunk of the game today, and I also got like the Groovy bot, so to make the grinding a little less tedious, I played my favorite music.
some of the people or some of the bots, like that, the people that I've interacted with, really crazy. Like their servers, like some of the bots use like 60 gigabytes of RAM and like 4 CPUs to 100%. I'm like, holy hell, what are you guys doing?
Oh, gosh.
How are they able to afford it?
Yeah, this one guy pays like $200 a month for a server to host the bot. I'm like, what? No, let's not do that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
That's fucking crazy. Like, right now, you know, I have a really overkill server. I could probably run GSIM though, like on fucking some like small $4 a month deal. I mean, it's not that intensive server wise, which is really nice.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah.
Some of the people are crazy. Like, developers are really cool and all, but like, especially like for some reason in the bot community, you'll come across a lot of almost elitist developers where it's a very like big like problem, I think, in that community. Just because like you know, some guy knows some architecture that, you know, some other guy doesn't know, and so that other guy gets roasted or something like that. Like I was talking to this one kid, he's like 15. And I've been helping him out a lot, learn like, you know, the steps to become a programmer and that kind of thing.
That's cool.
And he is like getting lambasted by them just because he doesn't know like specific like quirks about certain languages and that kind of thing. And I don't know, it's really sad to see that. I always thought like, you know, it'd be a bit more supportive than that, but it's not. I mean, you know, I can't say that, you know, about all developers, obviously. That's just like in the communities I'm a part of. But that's just what I've experienced personally. Do you guys I forgot oh yeah, do you guys like record anything on the weekends? Because I remember you
like weekends live streams?
Yeah, like is that an awesome thing?
I got a friend, Nate Voluntarist. He does streams. Yeah, Nate the Voluntarist. He does live streams on Saturdays or Sundays. I think he's been doing them regularly on Sundays, and I'm not available for Sundays.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. There's someone who wants to interview me on his live stream. A new friend that I've met named Cthulhu. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, Cthulhu. Yeah. Yeah, he's been on here a couple of times. He helped Arcano, Zachary, and I refute that moron that I responded to on Monday night stream. Yeah, veteran mountain ignoramus.
Yeah, he acted like constructing an AR-15 at home was akin to reverse engineering the gravity amplifier of an alien spacecraft.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. You guys have to fill me in a bit on that. what went on with him? Like, why did he think that?
Well, he just kept repeating himself over and over and over again, treating everyone as though people are just treating people as though they're just some evil monsters that will just do a whole bunch of crappy stuff and not look out for anybody under an ANCAP society without government.
Oh yeah, speaking of ANCAP, by the way, I used to be a part of like a lot of like these government role play servers because they had me you know, like they had me make a website for them a long time ago, but they always had this like yellow and black color theming, and I saw that in your profile picture, and I'm just like, I'm curious what that's all about. Like, where did that come from and all that?
Oh yeah, those are the ANCAP colors, anarcho-capitalist colors.
Yeah, black for anarchism and yellow for capitalism.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a branch of libertarianism.
Yeah, yeah. Another name for it is free market libertarianism, and the whole all human interactions being voluntary. That's the voluntarist side. It's all although those three things, they're all pretty much synonymous with each other.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you all keep up with, like, you know, I don't know if y'all do, but do y'all keep up with the YouTube drama and everything?
No, not really.
Well, we've had like some drama in our communities, not gonna lie about that. Yeah, but we pretty much avoid that. There's a reason why my servers are drama-free zones.
You know, I just completely remembered that. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. So wait, no, what's this drama that happened in your community? I'm curious now.
We are not going to talk about one of those, but before that, yeah, don't mention the name. Don't mention the name. But before that,
not going to mention any names.
Nope.
Not going to mention any names or any specific conflicts, but
nope.
One of a friend of mine, a friend of ours within this ANCAP community, he teamed up with the wrong person. He teamed up with the wrong person in exposing some really shady shit on Discord.
Hey, can you guys speak a little bit lower because it's too loud for my end?
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry about it. My ears are just super sensitive. That's all. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it so you guys can hear me because I'm in my car right now, so like my mic is like a mile away from me.
You're good.
You can hear me. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, although there is a documented piece of drama that happened before that, between Mr. Depperton, Esoteric Entity, and Filthy Heretic.
Yeah.
So and Filthy being on one side and Depperton being on the other. And most of us were like, shut up already, all three of you, just stop.
Wait, what did that start over anyways?
It started over that guy, that really shady, narcissistic type
guy.
Yeah,
that guy. Oh, okay, yeah, now I know.
Yeah, Operation Bluism. I just mentioned him. Like, they were arguing over him.
Well, it's been long over, but we don't really like to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, when it comes to ANCAP, I'm very, very uneducated on that. Like, is it pretty much no government, and free when it comes to free markets, or is it like
exactly
no government at all, bruh?
no government at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, basically, we realize that basically anything government does, free market can do a million times better.
And without violence.
Yeah. And that people because people like to say oh, all these corporations would pop up without government. The government is the reason why corporations pop up to begin with.
It's why these big business monopolies stay afloat.
Yeah, exactly, because they go crying to mommy government when they make a mistake or when they want to take it easy,
they can't compete with like a rival of theirs.
Yeah, exactly. They go crying to mommy government. Well, and in Kapistan, so to speak, as we call it, there would be no government, so no mommy government to go crying to. So they would be held responsible for their actions, because they would be at the mercy of their consumers. Because
laziness wouldn't be rewarded.
Nope, absolutely not.
And there'd be no special interest to bribe in order to conduct wars overseas either.
Like, the reason I was asking is because I've seen a ton of, like, I mean, it just might be, like, me somehow involving myself in the community, but I've seen so many ANCAP people start popping up everywhere on Discord. It's crazy. Like, there's a lot of people behind that.
That's good, at least. Haha. What? Wait, what's so funny?
Oh, he was just him saying that we're on the rise.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I think anarcho-capitalism is gaining ground.
That's good.
I mean,
yes, steadily, but surely.
I definitely see a lot more on Discord than I ever had. Like, I've never even heard of this thing before. Like, you know, last year, a bunch of some of my friends started becoming an anarcho-cap, and I had no clue what it was, and until I asked you guys like what that was all about. But I see that black and yellow flag just everywhere on people's profile pictures now. That's really definitely becoming a bigger thing.
Yeah, and also given like I have friends who are ANCAPs, but like now they like less people seem to lose their shit whenever they hear anarchist.
Yeah,
that's good. Because like even though they don't agree with us, because like dude, I'm friends with a guy who used to be a tax collector, and even he doesn't give a shit.
Good, very good.
Yeah, I was thinking possibly if he was up for it, we could maybe not exactly do a debate, but like have like a discussion about like what his experiences with that was, and like you know, show that like I mean he's kind of like he kind of has a bit of anger issues, but like he's usually willing to talk with people, but uh I would like we would have a I think it'd be good to have a discussion about like what his experience was there, because from what I hear, working for the IRS is not a fun job.
I mean, yeah, that may actually be pretty neat to hear about, you know, his stories and everything.
Yeah, because let's see, because I had him, because I talked to him about my own viewpoints, but I'll probably tell him again if we were to before we discuss it, like just point him to the video Shane did, like how to argue for taxes, how to argue for statism. I pointed to those before, but I'll probably give the direct link beforehand, so that way he comes better equipped, so he doesn't like make a jackass out of himself. Like I doubt he would, but there are certain things that they don't or that a lot of people don't get. It's like, for love of God, quit using the road. That's their go-to arguments. Who's gonna build my roads?
Yeah, that's been debunked so many times.
Yeah, it's not even funny.
Oh yeah, I know. Even as a joke, I'm getting sick of it, because it's like, for one thing, the government didn't start monopolizing roads until the 1950s, wasn't it? These guys said.
Something like that.
Yeah, 1950s, and that get pretty much like just shows because they continue to monopolize all these things, and it's just the reason why is because they want us to be dependent on them. It's like all these things can be done without government. The politicians don't go out and work on the roads; they hire contractors for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
already exactly.
Yeah, they monopolize everything, and then they point to themselves as the reason those things exist in the first place. Like,
I mean, I just don't know much about this, but like, would all roads be private roads, or?
Well, technically, yes. Yeah.
So, okay,
and
I just,
oh, sorry.
Yeah, I have no clue like how any of that would work or anything.
Well, people like would invest in it anyways, and like probably, or well, I imagine, yeah, people would invest and stuff, and people are like, oh, but every road would be turned into a toll road. But it's like, all roads are pretty much toll roads already.
Yeah, look at Domino.
And oh yeah, Dynamos, for one thing, they invested part of their company into fixing the roads, because they do such a shitty.
Sorry. Did you fucking say Domino's?
Yeah, you haven't heard about that?
No, I haven't. So tell me about that. Like, Domino's invested into fixing roads? What?
Yeah,
Why?
they did. Because they don't want pizza to get fucked up when they deliver it.
Yeah, okay. You know, whatever. Sure thing, Domino's.
Yeah, and the best part is it doesn't cost the customer to pay for the roads.
Yeah. All right. It's getting pretty late here, so I'm about to go walk back in my dorm. It's been fun talking to y'all, but yeah, I should probably get out of here.
Yeah, you're welcome back next week if you want.
Yeah, no, definitely message me like whenever you guys do it again. It's been pretty fun.
Yeah, like I do Monday nights, so
okay, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean that would totally work. I don't do anything Monday, so. All right, well, it's been fun. I'll see you all later.
All right, thanks for coming. It was nice talking to you. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. All right, goodbye.
Goodbye. All right.
Yeah, another argument I've heard is rural areas, you know, the farmland is just it's just going to be neglected. Right, that totally explains why this one set of farmers made a rather long road in 1 hour themselves without any government interference.
You know, there is this one mutualist that's on the Galaxy Sim server that I've come across a few times, and he recognized my name right away. I was like, "Hey, are you an ANCAP?" And there was something he said that just did not compute. He was, for one thing, he sounded like a mutualist, and he was conflating capitalism with socialism. It's like, no, do not compute. Yeah. Hold on. I'll look up his excuse. When I was saying most politics are ugly and bring out the worst in people. True. Unfortunately, live and let live, self-ownership, non-aggression, freer the markets, the freer the individuals is also politics. Just much less cancerous to my understanding. I've looked into a lot of that for a long time now. Soon after unlearning BS lies and learning to think critically for myself. And Malyuta Grigolovic, I totally butchered his last name. I'll just call him Malyuta. Well, his excuse is, yeah, but how free can the market be before the entirely free individuals begin consolidating power? Just turn the market to their side. What if they abolish the free market?
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
There will always be opposition.
Yeah,
exactly. No matter how much power person A consolidates, person B will also be able to consolidate that much power. That's what separates an anarchy from a state.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he talks like as if people don't, as if like it would just, like, people wouldn't realize that, like, he doesn't believe that ANCAPs that people would become, more and more people would become ANCAP and recognize each other as self-owning individuals.
What did he even think our philosophy's about?
Yeah.
It's the whole idea.
Yep.
What a sped. Even Marxist-Leninists make better arguments than statists, and that's really saying something.
Oh, dear God.
I hate Marxist-Leninists. They just don't know when to shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, God.
I can't tell you how many times I've spammed my notifications.
Like reading up on the chat here. What are you guys talking about? Night Shift. That's right. Channel Awesome, Mars Girl was affiliated with, and then she started to flop. Yeah, that's what I remember hearing.
What do you mean by flop? She changed her story or something?
Like, she wasn't as successful in Channel
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Going through the live chat more here. Night Shift stated that he was Mountain Time, and then Attack Helicopter Cat said to me, Marion also just lost the game. It's that old meme thing. And my lovely mod in the chat, in the YouTube chat, lovely moderation friend, YouTube Jaguar says hello. Hey Jaguar, welcome back. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, what happened to your voice, Heartless?
He muted himself.
What was that? I didn't catch that.
I think he said puberty.
Ah, okay.
So yeah. And the other people in the Discord server were like, could we please not talk about this? And they were like, and there's this one person that says, let's not fall back into this sinkhole. And someone was like, ew, politics. And I tried to compromise. I'm like, okay, we'll just take this to DM. And Malyuta says, I'm fine having a civilized discussion right here. And then he says, I know it's technically isn't shitposting, but you guys take it to shitposting. And I said, all right, I can do that. And Melita, he could not. So trying to think of how to compromise. An option would be to live stream, have a live stream, hopefully non-confrontational debate, but I'm nervous about it. So
they're probably going to be confrontational no matter what.
Hmm?
They're probably going to be confrontational no matter what.
Sorry, I missed what were you guys saying?
The mutualist dude. That
the mountain guy.
Not the mountain guy. Different.
Oh, okay.
Different statist.
Ugh.
Yeah. He conflates socialism with capitalism.
Oh my
god. No.
How do you even?
Impossible. How?
That's not
question.
true.
How
That's
does one
impossible.
do that?
Holy crap! I used up an entire glue stick just now. Excuse me. Ugh. Sorry, did I just make things awkward?
For a second.
Sorry.
Okay, let's get back to this discussion about this mutualist. That's what he sounds like. That's what Fintronaut and I both suspected, that he's mutualist.
Wait, what are mutualists again?
Aren't they like the in between? They're like basically market socialists.
Oh, okay.
They're basically centrists. Anarchist centrists is basically what they are.
They're not as bad as actual socialists, are they?
Or full-blown socialists.
Oh.
I don't know.
They basically go, oh, are you using that? No. Hey, I'll just use it then. Hey, wait a minute, you can't do that. I just did.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's pretty much meaningless. Definitely meaningless to discuss anything that's to do with semantics around mutualists.
Oh yes. More semantics. The last sort of
semantics.
Nothing else to talk about.
Semantics is bloody annoying.
Yeah, it's pretty much meaningless, and I pretty much mostly avoid going into semantics because, from my experience, it especially like way back when it was on Twitter between me and this Keynesian dolt.
Oh, not the Keynesians.
Yeah, yeah. It was like some pointless back and forth about semantics with him, and he was. He said something really stupid.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not going to represent our arguments accurately in order to correct definitions that we happen to use in order to express our ideas, why are you even debating us? Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah.
You don't get to show more semantics just because you don't get to shout more semantics as an excuse for misrepresenting what we say. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about maybe inviting this guy for like a stream sometime in the future. Maybe.
Oh no!
No.
I don't know what else to do. Like in getting like into discussion with him, maybe I'll just avoid it.
Yeah, I don't see what the point is.
Nobody else wants that discussion on the Galaxy Sim server, so he doesn't want to take it to DMs, and he doesn't want to take it to shit posting. So I don't know. I don't know what else to do.
Doesn't sound like he wants to talk at all.
Yeah, don't bother, dude.
Meh, I guess not. All right. So, yeah. Earlier, Koi, I did mention to Uber that was interested in trying to see we could show the status on how a completely voluntary alliance could work out better than an alliance that's taxed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the tax thing is totally optional. And Uber says that he was thinking about just making a donations type thing. Maybe not do the tax. That'd be great, actually.
Yeah.
There's not too much noise from my end, is there?
No. No, you're fine.
Oh, you say you wanted us to go into some economics discussion this time around, Marianne?
Yeah, that's pretty much like stemming from the social experiment, the economic social experiment with this game, because to show the statists that in space and within civilized groups that taxes aren't necessary to maintain civilized society.
Well, it is a game, so it's not going to be 100%.
Yeah, I know, but the basics of it. I don't know. It would be interesting. I'm interested to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard that excuse from that mutualist, and I've also heard from someone else that knows about ANCAPs. I think he's a socialist or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Spit it up.
Probably socialist. He was. Oh wait, it was someone other than Mel Utah. I forget, but it was someone else that said, "Well, if it's taxation, it's a good thing to do taxes if it's for a good cause." It was something like that.
Taxes, I want to pay more. Such bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
If taxes were
if it's for a good cause, then why does coercion need to enter into the equation?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I mean, if it's so great to begin with, why does government keep wasting it on other things?
Yep.
Yeah, there's also that to put in. That's bring into consideration.
Marianne, you gotta keep your voice down still because my ears are sensitive. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, just lower your voice. I'm just very sensitive to high pitched sounds.
Was I that high pitched?
I don't know. Just something's weird with her mic, I think. I'm not sure.
Maybe my mic is too high.
Yeah, sorry. Just lower it a bit.
Yeah, it's too high. Sorry. Lowered. All right.
I am making a fake sandwich out of paper. No, come back.
Yeah.
Who wants to eat my fake sandwich? No.
No, I'm full for dinner, thank you.
It's a doll prop. It's about the size of my hand.
All right. Well, I've been going around talking to people about this game. Smartness Cafe. I saw that she joined Galaxy Sim. Well, yeah. So, and I told Esso about it. I sent him an invite link because he seemed to take interest in it. I actually hope he does. I think he would.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is a safe box.
What?
Well, yeah.
Kind of botting out a bit.
He is a avatar. Does no one get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Space Fox. Yeah. Yeah, you were botting out earlier. Sorry.
I need a better microphone.
Well, sometimes it's just Google. Sometimes it just
Gulag.
happens. Yeah, Gulag. Boo.
Marianne, your end is still too loud. Sorry.
Okay, to Google, I've got to say, they need to stop. They need to. The Paragon compels you!
What is this stop you speak of?
Damn it.
Stop doing the government's whim in censoring.
Oh, it shouldn't have come to me. It shouldn't have come to surprise me that Gooberment is responsible for Gulag censoring people.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you expect?
Exactly.
Where are all these anarchists coming from?
You're making them!
You made them. Quit blubbering, Gooberment. Quit blubbering
Yeah,
and take your
exactly.
medicine like a man.
Yeah, we're not taking a step anymore.
They can't, because otherwise they wouldn't be the government to begin with.
What are you doing, Koi?
I'm making fake stuff. I told you I'm making a fake sandwich.
Yeah, it sounds like she's cutting paper.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't touch sandwich.
Who touched Sasha?
Who touched my gun?
Oh, I have never played the game, but I've seen the advertisements where they show the characters.
Who touched Sasha?
Who touched my gun? Fortress.
Oh boy. What are we talking about now?
You sort of got a little sidetracked. We were talking something about, I don't know, discussions about economics.
Let's talk about supply and demand, since that goes hand in hand with the debate on minimum wage.
Yeah. All right. Well, minimum wage does more harm than good.
Yep.
All the prices also go up along with the minimum wage.
It's just me, or is it getting worse on your end? Sorry.
What the heck?
I'm trying to figure out if there's something I can do on my end, but I can't figure it out.
Maybe mute your mic until you speak.
Frick.
No, it's not that. It's just my ears are really sensitive. I'm trying to find a way to lower the volume because it hurts my ears.
I already did turn it down again.
Let's see, device sound. Okay, hold on.
I turned it down.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not closing the sound window this time. I'm leaving it open.
All right, hold on. All right, I think I'm turning it down on my end.
Okay.
Is this going to be a regular thing every 30 seconds?
I hope not.
What gives? It's like...
Still on 40. I still turned it down on 40. It should be good.
What the fuck?
Sure. Alright. I scooped myself away from the mic.
Yeah, like it keeps getting worse instead. What the heck?
Let's just work with it.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, we'll work with it. Alright, supply and demand and the minimum wage.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So, as I was saying, prices also go up along with the minimum wage, so it does.
The problem... Oh, sorry, yeah. The problem is, I don't know what's with those earbuds, but they make things too loud. I got my headset on now, and it's quieter, so...
Okay. Well, I'm glad that worked out. Yeah.
Alright.
Yay. Alright, anyone want to add on to what I just said?
Yes. There's... yes, some people will go, oh, but they're making more money. They can afford it now. Yeah, what about everyone else? I mean, some people, who's going to buy the products? I mean, nobody's going to, unless they're forced to do it, nobody's going to pay you $15 an hour to flip burgers. Not when more skilled labor is paid less for it. It's just, anyone can flip a burger. Anyone can cook.
Yeah, but not everyone can transplant a heart or repair a computer.
Exactly. Just, there's already a exorbitantly high supply of people that can cook, flip burgers, clean. Those are house skills. Why would you pay someone that much for something you do at home?
Unless you're cleaning a flippin' mansion.
Yeah. Then it might be different.
Yeah, supply and demand, it shouldn't be all that complicated because the supply is the goods that you provide and the demand is what the people want.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be controversial. Simple. It should not even be controversial. It's an established law of economics. Unless something major happens that happens to be discovered, minimum wage simply won't work.
So, Uber, he's hanging out in the live chat, so it's all good. Koi, could you mute yourself when you do that?
Sorry.
Yes,
sorry.
Please.
Sorry.
Alright.
Hello, sorry that I'm late.
Oh, finally, ANCAP Doge is here.
I am sorry.
It's alright. Well, I guess we might as well catch up, summarize a bit on what happened, what you missed. For about the first half or so, we had Uber in here, the developer of the Galaxy Sim Discord bot that's now on my server, and I'm also on Uber's developer server and helping out and giving ideas.
So
yeah.
He develops the games we all play on these Discord apps.
Well, he developed this one bot because he was on another server in which it was another space game that he enjoyed a lot, and there was this cool bot that he liked, and then the people who ran the server just wanted to go back to doing moderation and want to close down the bot, and he got the idea to remake it. The bot's been operational since early February, so it's still fairly new.
And we've already got an alliance going called, what was it again, Marianne?
Catechist Pineapple Space Conglomerate. Yeah, Pineapple and we both came up with that name. At first, I thought, okay, let's call it the Voluntarist Alliance. No, wait, Anarchist Alliance. And then Pineapple came up with Pineapple Space Conglomerate, and I ended up combining the last two ideas into one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, perhaps after the stream I could show you how that GameBot works. It's really simple to get into.
I'd love to know. I love bots.
Yeah.
Russian bot 3.
So I love bots, not inhuman figurations.
All right. Yeah, Uber, he's still around. He's in the YouTube live chat.
Yeah. What other economic concept can we talk about? Marginal utility, perhaps. since there are Marxists that are out there, and we all know how much they love labor theory of value.
Oof,
yeah. Even though it's been debunked.
So many times. It's been thoroughly debunked.
Yeah, in case anyone here has not heard of why, we better talk about marginal utility real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was waiting for someone else to do it since I...
All right. Okay.
It's been a while since I like microeconomics.
Doja, do you have anything to ask?
I haven't really had time to think about it, but not really at this moment, no.
Yeah, by the way, Uber, he's like sort of new in our group. Yeah, and he's still like learning, and I've helped him learn a lot recently, and he wants to become an ANCAP YouTuber. So we're helping him along, and I'm helping him along in that.
Okay, I provided a link in the group chat. We can screen share.
Screen share what?
There's a link in the group chat to a website that explains marginal utility.
Okay, sure. Let me look. Let me get it. Okay, I see it. And then call chat. All right. Open up a new. I'll screen share here. Share and present to everyone. Get away from Googleception. Hide that. All right, marginal utility theory.
Yeah, marginal utility theory examines the increase in satisfaction consumers gain from consuming an extra unit of a good. Utility is an idea that people get a certain level of satisfaction, happiness, utility from consuming goods and services. Marginal utility is the benefit of consuming an extra unit. This utility is not constant. Ought we get diminishing marginal utility? The first piece of chocolate cake gives more utility than the seventh piece. And there's a chart there. We can pretty much self-explanatory. Yeah, this lends to how value is subjective in economics. I mean, if you don't value it as much, you're not going to make or consume as much of it, and you're not going to pay as much. It's that simple.
All right, I'll read the next part. In the above example, total utility 300 is maximized after just 4 pieces of chocolate cake. The 5th piece of chocolate cake gets 0 marginal utility, so we are indifferent between 4 pieces and 5 pieces. However, if we eat the 6th piece of chocolate cake, we start to feel ill, so we get negative utility. Utility and price. One way to measure utility is to give the utility a monetary value. For example, if you would pay 0.90 pounds for a piece of cake, then we can say the utility is at least 0.90 pounds.
Yeah.
Now we got a graph here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Red for total utility, green for marginal, and blue for price. In the above example, if a piece of cake costed 0.90 pounds, it would make sense to consume 2 pieces. First piece gives 120p of utility, which is greater than the price of 90p. The second piece gives utility equal to the price. The third piece would go to give marginal utility only 60p P. I guess P stands for pounds. Which
no, no, because that's not the price listed. Or
okay.
Is it? Or is it?
Looks like pounds. Like I know it's not a dollar sign at 0.90, so
yeah, a pound is not. Yeah, yeah, pounds are not that worthless.
Yeah. Okay. I just do 60 pounds, which is less than the price of 90 pounds.
I think P measures utility.
Oh, okay.
So are they worth more than the US dollar?
Who cares? Who cares? I mean, they're both going to be in the same boat eventually.
True.
Yeah.
True that.
All right. Who wants to go over the next part?
We both went. I think. Doge, you want to take this one?
I'm a little bit lost right now. Talking about cake or something.
Okay. All right. You want to go, Gray?
Arcana.
Okay, you go ahead.
You want me to go? I'm on my phone, so
so
I can't see it. I can't see it very well. Plus, I'm horrible at reading out loud. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Can I get like a follow up, like specifically what's happening right now? Like, what is the main topic y'all are talking about?
Well, currently we are talking about economics, going over economics topics right now.
Economics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I can go. Suppose the consumption was a quantity of 40. At this quantity, the price is 15 pounds, but the marginal cost is 6 pounds. In this case, the marginal benefit, utility, is greater than the marginal cost. There is a deadweight welfare loss and underconsumption of the good. Yeah, I think that graph demonstrates this.
Yeah, this is the supply and demand diagram.
Which we just went over in terms of minimum wage.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the price, the one line goes down while as the supply goes up, and the middle there is the equilibrium, the balance of the supply and demand.
Basic economics.
Yeah. As basic as it can get. As I went over earlier, the supply is the goods provided, and the demand is what the people want. And economics is the allocation, the moving around of goods, and like buying and selling and trading.
Yeah, not even
Oh,
just with money. It could happen with anything.
Yeah. So at the bottom here of this diagram, allocative efficiency will occur at an output of 70, where MC equals MY of 11 pounds. Consumer surplus. This is the excess of what a consumer would have been prepared to pay compared to what they actually pay. A person's consumer surplus from petrol.
From petrol, like gas. Wait.
Meh. I don't know.
I can kind of get that diagram, but all the rest is out of my head. I have no idea what the heck's going on. I'm not good with math, if that's what.
Yeah, basically the red there is demonstrating the surplus.
Okay. All right. And the left side is like the price. The right side is the quality leaders. In the above diagram, Q 500 liters. The M marginal utility is 80p. Then the price 50p. Therefore, a rational consumer will increase consumption of petrol until the marginal utility of petrol equals the price at 50p and a quantity of 800. Marginal consumer surplus, the excess of a person's total utility from the consumption of a good over the price paid, MCS equals MU minus P. All right, so this surplus is like totally different from the surplus value that Marxists like to gripe about.
Very much different.
I'm sorry, what I miss?
We're going over this
marginal
article
utility.
about marginal utility theory on economicshelp.org.
Ah.
Alright, so we were going over this diagram. We were talking about a person's consumer surplus, talking about how that being different from surplus value, according something that the Marxists like to gripe about. Mind explaining how this is different? I'm not sure if I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, basically the Marxists treat aid value as intrinsic, where there's really no such thing in economics. And the surplus value in this case is how much more the consumer would have been willing to pay above what the price actually is for the same product. But then, and after that, that's basically what surplus value is in this case. Or nothing like what the Marxists talk about. Plus, and I wasn't really talking about, basically this is part of our way of showing that value quite often is subjective, or always subjective. There's no such thing as intrinsic value here.
Yeah.
Only what people are willing to pay, and how, and or only how much of anything they're willing to give up for something else.
Yeah. All right. We got. All right, Zach, you want to go over this next part?
For one good, the optimal level of consumption would be to consume a quantity of a good onto the point where mu equals the price. Mu is marginal utility, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no point in paying 75p for cake if it only gives us 50p worth of utility. And our demand curve is derived from our marginal utility. If a good gives us more satisfaction, e.g., it becomes more fashionable, our marginal utility and demand curve will shift to the right. Not to be confused with the political right, to any of you that want to pull that. This is economics we're talking about. Yep. Anyway. Choosing between different goods. And not the public good or greater good. This is talking about a different good altogether. In the real world, we are not just deciding how much of one good to buy. We are also deciding how to choose between different combinations of goods. The equal marginal principle in consumption states that consumers will maximize total utility from their incomes by consuming that combination of goods where MUA equals PA, MUB equals PB. For example, suppose bread equals 1 pound and chicken 2 pounds. Chicken is twice as expensive, therefore it would make sense to choose a quantity of chicken where the marginal utility of chicken was twice the marginal utility of bread. Therefore, you would tend to buy less chicken to make sure the marginal utility of chicken justified its higher price. If chicken was giving 3 times as much marginal utility but was only twice as expensive, it would make sense to buy more chicken until the marginal utility fell to that ratio. And this is part of what debunks the whole Marxist labor theory of value, by the way. Because if people don't value it as high as you think it does, they're not going to pay you that much.
Yeah.
Simple.
Okay. I'll go over this part.
Yeah, you do it.
All right. Defining utility. Utilitarianism of Beth M. and Mill. The accumulation of pleasure and subtraction of pain. Cardinal utility. Neoclassical economists, such as Alfred Marshall, Leon Walras, and Karl Menger argued that utility could be measured in quantifiable measure, utils. Ordinary utility. Hicks argued that consumers struggled to give infinitive utils, but could put different choices in order preferences. J.R. Hicks developed this theory of ordinal utility. Yeah. Satisfaction of wants. Austrian school. Von Mises also argued it was harder to quantify utility. Satisfaction of wants could be measured to some extent, but after that it was difficult. And that's the end of the article here.
Yep.
And there's also related links. But I think we've reached the end.
Yep.
Interesting. I think I will bookmark it and save it and look it over again and save it to economics. Yeah, I'll just put it under the About Capitalism folder. That's fine.
Yeah. And this is why socialists simply cannot economics. Or, what am I even saying here? This is why socialists repeatedly fail.
Because they don't understand marginal utility.
Part of it. If nobody wants the service, they're not going to pay for it.
Yeah, true.
Yep. Speaking of socialism, who watched the new Freedom Tunes that was out today?
I have not. I saw the notifications. I'm going to watch it later. Don't spoil it for me.
Watch it.
All right. Perhaps later.
I think it's their best one yet.
I did
Bedtime with Bernie. Bedtime stories with Bernie.
That sounds funny.
Oh my god, I think it's still their best ones yet, honestly.
Good. Oh, I'm sure it'll be good. I did see that Brief History of Socialism cartoon video. That was
yeah, that one. It's like they keep getting better.
Yeah, that's great.
One more time, please. One more time, please.
All right. Uber says in the chat he doesn't plan on becoming an ANCAP YouTuber, of course. That's fine. You don't have to if you don't want to. He says just thought that you might as well learn about the ideology, and it would be Pence. Oh, and attack helicopter says to you, Doge, hi, hope you're doing well. All right. Okay. All right. Anything else in economics that we could go over, or do you want to get to closing?
No, closing already.
What about Florida Man?
We've done that. We've done that half to death. I think we should wait until more headlines come.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe not this time. Maybe another time. All right. So this one was sort of relatively short, and it's cool. So,
how about let's see.
What?
Before we done the whole security thing half to death, there's
security.
What?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
What else? Let's see.
Yeah, we did the private security. We totally debunked that mountain man guy.
We
destroyed him.
How about the environment? People keep bringing that up.
Oh yeah, that's another good one. The government is the biggest polluter in history, dude.
Of course.
It is so terribly inefficient.
Yeah, exactly.
Except when it comes to killing and stealing and lying. Well, not so much lying.
Definitely.
Yeah, its lies suck, but still people fall for them.
Yeah, and do you realize how many of those carbon emissions are being released whenever a bomb is set off or rockets are launched?
That's a good point.
Yeah, and there's also these two charts that Shane Killian mentioned in his video fallacy.
You cut out there, dude. What's that?
There are also these two charts that show that the more economically free countries perform better in the environmental score and the quality of air.
Yeah, imagine that would be the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you wonder why it's so hard to breathe in Los Angeles, California, if any of you live there. I mean, I don't, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, I heard it's real shitty there. It's like, at least in New York City, I mean, there was a lot of pollution, but at least they have like subways and like lots of lots of transportation that you can use, or different means of transportation, because people can just easily walk to work, I think. So in New York City, Los Angeles, nobody, like as they say, nobody walks in Los Angeles, basically.
I wonder why.
Not to mention the police, or was it? Well, I hear that the police officers in LA are brutal. So
yeah, yeah. I think that's been like that for a very long time. Because there's this song by The Offspring that's about the LAPD.
Oof.
Beat and there was beat all the in. Beat whoever you see. Don't need a reason. LAPD.
Also, they were there was that song "Cop Killer" that was really controversial. He brought up the LAPD as well. You know, the cop killer, better you than me. Cop killer, fuck police brutality. That one. I like that song, actually, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Not saying I endorse killing cops, just I like that song.
Anyway, it's almost as if the more restrictive a place is, the more brutal the police end up. Imagine our shock.
Indeed.
Yeah, the more laws there are, the more crime there is. Isn't that crazy?
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Oh, have you guys heard of this one really, really weird law? I think it's in England or somewhere in Europe. It's the I can't even say it with a straight face. It's illegal to hold a fish, or like specifically a cod, under quote unquote suspicious circumstances.
Oh no.
Like, what the fuck?
What the heck? What'd you even do with a fish? That would be so suspicious.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, what are you gonna do? Wax them with it like a clown?
Like we're in Monty Python.
I straight up just passed out.
Oof.
Monty Python's becoming real. And
oh no. Oh no.
Not in a good way at all.
So is 1984, dude. Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
1984 wasn't an instruction manual. I gotta keep saying that.
But it was incredibly naive of us to assume that the government wouldn't use it as such.
Yeah.
Gooberman.
All right.
I guess
I'm not making too much noise, am I?
No.
All right, good.
All right. I don't know. Doge, since you're sort of still new to the ideology, little new Uber's like totally new to it, so I guess
isn't ideology more about
you want to know?
Isn't ideology more about forcing things on people though? It'd be more like a philosophy, wouldn't it be?
Not necessarily. I mean, ideologies can go that way, yeah. But more often than not, it's just a set of ideas.
Mr. Developer here is also very new to this.
Yeah, he is. He did say earlier that he's seen some of his friends. He's seen a bunch of ANCAPs at different Discord servers. I'm not sure which ones, because I don't know. I'm in a lot of different.
Live long and prosper, my friends.
Well, congrats, my dude. At least you knew what an ANCAP was when you first attempted.
Yeah, somewhat. He's like totally new to the ideology. I'm not sure which server he's talking about. I'm in like a bunch of different servers that have ANCAPs in them, so I want to check really quick.
Basically, my entire server is ANCAP. Sorry to interrupt.
That's a cute dog.
I want to check. I think checking mutual servers here. The only one that Uber and I mutually share it that we go to is Galaxy Sim. Yep, so I've never been to these servers that Uber's been talking about, but I believe him.
Uber.
You know what? I'm gonna send him a friend request because why not?
Yay.
He's cool. I like him.
Am I the only one who wishes Discord had like a way to organize your contacts? Because I have so many friends on there.
Well,
yeah, maybe like different like subcategories or something.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if you could make different categories for things. Like I could put clients for my commissions and whatnot in one.
Yeah, for your art thing.
Yeah. I would give my server out, but the thing is, I'm afraid of a bunch of commie trolls showing up, or a bunch of statist trolls.
I don't give
commie and statists.
Yeah, I don't give my server out in public either. I remember Filthy Heretic made that mistake once.
Oofies.
And his server got raided.
Yeah. That's
sad.
I'm sorry. Hello, Heartless.
Welcome back, Soy Boy.
Yay.
You okay?
Yeah, you sound tired. You have a pupper.
Pupper?
Man, I'm going to bed in 30 minutes. I gotta wake up at 5 tomorrow.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
What's that
thanks
for?
for coming on. Hope to hear back from you again soon. Take care.
Oh, no, I'm going to bed in like 30 minutes.
That's 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
All right.
Man, I'd like to learn Okay, if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Coder, what's Uber? Is that his name?
Yeah, Uber.
Uber.
Let's see if he's still in the live chat. Uber, you still there?
Uber?
I guess not.
You
Oh,
just talked like
shucks.
just a minute ago.
So, guys, I found a very cool thing about BitTube is that you could get money simply just watching videos.
Oh, that's cool.
You can what?
That's what Shane Killian advertised when during his Bugosity podcast.
I want to hug that dog.
Doggo.
Yeah, he's a sweet.
What type of dog is it?
Boston Terrier.
I got three little happy Maltese.
No.
So
No. Sorry.
I'm not sure if any of y'all know, but developing those games on Discord, does that have to do anything with LUA coding format?
I don't know.
No, come back.
Oh, Soy Boy left again.
Soy Boy.
You know what? I would. You know what? You could text me what messages you have for Uber, and I will send them via DM if you want.
Oh. Alright. I'll do that soon enough.
Okay.
Did I just die? What the heck just happened?
I'm almost done with the one bread of my sandwich.
Sandwich?
It's not a real sandwich. It's a fake one made out of paper.
I just had a freaking burrito not too long ago.
Ooh, burritos are delicious.
I know, right? I feel like I'm gonna be known for that. Just burritos.
It's totally fine.
Burrito Doge. Burrito anarchist Doge.
I gotta make that a thing. No, do you know those do you know that thing when I don't know if any of y'all did this as a kid, where you'd lay down at one end of the blanket and you'd roll up into like a sushi roll?
No, I didn't do that, but that sounds funny.
I did as a kid, and I could just imagine the Doge doing it, like a Shiba.
It's a puppy. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I have a question, Zachary.
Mm-hmm.
Are you like a Christian? Is that what the cross is meant for?
Yeah, it was derived from the Christian flag. Yes.
Oh, wow.
So... Much wow.
Wow.
Much Christianity, much Jesus, wow. Such Jesus, wow.
Very funny. Anyway, yeah, it's just pretty much incorporated two flags into one.
Oh, snap. Two flags into one. You're messing with God right there, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Wait a second, I just noticed something.
Huh?
If was like ANCAP, is that just the flag, was that made? Well, of course it was made, but like what does it mean specifically, the flag?
The black stands for anarchism.
Okay.
And the yellow stands for capitalism.
Okay, I've heard something about Afghanistan that has to do something with the flag.
What?
No.
Nothing.
What the fuck?
Some dude went up to me and said, I had some about Afghanistan flag behind me, and I said, what? I was confused.
Citation needed.
Oh no, it's retarded.
Yeah, citation needed, buddy.
Yep, citation.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, even if it was Afghanistan, so what? It's not anywhere.
Well, I have no idea what of course, I know what it is. I just have no idea about the place. I don't know why the flag would mean anything about Afghanistan, especially since it's supposed to be, I'm guessing, worldwide.
I am hungry again. Damn it!
Oh my word! My hormones hit me hard, man. I've been hungry all week.
This fake sandwich is making me hungry.
The sandwich.
Yes!
Sandwich.
Yes! Sorry, I got excited. You're back.
I wish I could actually eat this. Technically, I could, but that would be very unhealthy.
I have a question, Mr. Uber.
Yeah, speaking of sandwiches, I sort of geeked out, and while I was riding, I stopped by McDonald's for a McDouble.
You know what? I looked at the flag up at Afghanistan. Whoever said that black and yellow was part of it, they don't know what they're talking about. The main colors of the Afghanistan flag are black, red, and green.
There's no yellow involved there. What's the world?
Oh, there's also black, white, and green.
Yeah. Who was that guy's source?
Probably his childhood brain cell. I'm not sure.
Meh.
When you're a child and you have stuff filling up in your brain, it could go from you got yourself as a kid looking up on YouTube, just one of those classic YouTubers like Markiplier. Next thing you know, you're watching how to talk to giraffes.
What?
Yeah, you've never done that, where you're just searching through YouTube and you find yourself in the weirdest situation an hour later.
No,
man, I'm different. I'd be looking up some gameplay. Next thing you know, I'm learning how to turn lithium into like some liquid.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Terrible, man.
But fun.
YouTube
terribly fun.
It is.
Okay, yeah, now I sound like a Sheogorith.
What the hell is a Sheogorist?
You've never played any of the Elder Scrolls games?
I have.
Oh, okay.
But I've only reached the point where you meet the dragon. I only reached the point when you get Dragonborn. That thing. I didn't complete the game, so.
Yeah, Sheogorith is the dangerous prince of madness.
Don't mind this loud crinkling.
And in Oblivion, there's the DLC called the Shivering Isles, and you basically have to help him defend his realm from his alter ego, Jigalag.
Jigalag.
The Daedric Prince of Order. More biscuits. No order. Described as never having had an original thought in his existence.
Man, is that even possible? No, that's impossible.
That sounds like oofs. Many oofs around.
Ooh!
I still have a crap ton of paper left over. That makes me sad.
Did you eat your paper yet?
No.
Don't eat
I'll
the
eat
paper.
it for you.
No, of course not.
Did you draw a burrito or something?
No, I drew a piece of bread, then I traced that on several sheets of paper, then I glued them on top of each other to have more form to it.
Wow. That's smart as crap.
You should watch Froggy My Froggy Stuff is what she calls her channel. Yeah, it's one lady who does all kinds of different things for dolls. Like she makes food for them, makes rooms for them. You should see her stuff. It's amazing.
Oh, that's kind of creepy, but yeah.
What?
Makes food for their dolls?
Not real food, you silly Billy.
Oh. I thought you meant like made a freaking appetizer. Here you go. That reminds me of that one dude who posts videos. That reminds me of that one video of that guy who eats with his Venus flytrap. You know that?
No.
Oh man. Charlie, this is the Venus flytrap's name.
Oh God. They named it Charlie.
Hi there. I have a flytrap named. I have a Venus flytrap named Charlie.
Charlie the unicorn.
He never talks. He does sounds. He eats. He eats needles. He eats buttons, Play-Doh. But he's not actually eating it. He's not actually eating it. Here. Do you mind if I feed y'all?
He's a goof then.
Yeah, it's just a goof. It's all goofy.
Oh, sorry, I'm not making too much noise, am I?
No, not at all.
Okay, because I was like really loud one time when I was like shifting around my bed when live streaming and like, oh, stop.
Man, I'm lucky I'm on my computer right now because apparently my microphone on my computer is like the biggest squeaker ever. I have to manually go to a voice changer to change it.
That sucks, bro.
Oh, I didn't notice that at first until I clicked hear myself, and it was like ear rape.
Oh.
It was bad.
What do you guys want me to make out of paper? I have a shit ton of paper. Yeah.
Can you make paper out of paper? Is that possible? Yeah.
Yes, technically. You can recycle pieces of paper, yeah. Wow.
Yes, I was right. It was Charlie. Charlie the flytrap. Here, do you mind if I send y'all one video of him?
Sure.
Okay. Now, this is the stuff I looked at as a... See, y'all might be some smart children that look at actual intelligent stuff. But this is the stuff I watched as a kid. Let's see.
Dude, when I was a kid, I watched Fred. Remember Fred?
Oh my god! Hey guys, it's Fred! Oh my god!
We gotta save the neighborhood squirrels!
Oh my god! Rip Charlie.
Oh, Zachary had to go. He had to attend to his dog, Max.
His doggo.
He does ASMR eating or something. Here.
Scissors go,
spiders.
I just love how you thought that the lady that I follow, the My Froggy Stuff or lady, just makes food, like actual food for her dolls. No, it's fake
man,
food.
Seems legit. Come on, I'm trying to get a good one here. How about? Oh, yeah, Clunatic. Okay, yeah, okay. So his name's Clunatic, which is really weird, but whatever he's into. Spiders. Okay, that's 2 minutes though. I don't want that. All right, whatever. You can just watch a little bit of it.
Hold on,
you'll
be right back.
What I mean.
Alrighty.
Let me send this down over to y'all.
Okay.
Share to Hangouts. Oh, I'm doing so well so far. What's the lobby called? What is it called?
Capistani Lounge number 48.
Perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that's basically what he does, and I watched like all his videos. Not anymore.
Spiders.
He doesn't actually eat it. Trust me. Just watch like 30 seconds of it, and you'll understand. Or just skip to the middle or something like that. You'll understand.
All right. I guess I could sort of share with it a little bit.
Sure, man. Why not?
Okay. All right.
Sorry if I call you man. That's just man. I've been doing it all day. Oh, the screenception.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Copy link address.
Tom.
Right. All right. Doing's playing some of this video here that Doge sent. Cut.
Now remember, this is stuff I watched as a child.
I'm making a fake fries bag.
All right.
Paper. More paper. Nom 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 nom.
What?
Warning, that is not a real spider, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was real.
Yeah, I mean, it's not moving at all.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, that's real. That's so realistic, right?
I wish I could show you guys what I'm working on. I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of this fake fries bag. Newt. Newt. Newt.
Oh, that looks gross.
Yeah, he does Play-Doh, buttons. He does aluminum foil.
Real food, he eats it, right?
He's not eating it at all. At all. He's just probably throwing it at the camera lens.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it.
Throws shit at the camera lens.
I've seen.
Oh, should I make a fake McDonald's bag, or should I make a for fries, or should I use a different one? Newt.
You should make a paper Big Mac.
I might just do that, actually.
Oh, you better. You better do that, or else I'm gonna be mad.
I'll post it on my Instagram.
You're gonna make him a sandwich?
Go follow me at Go Dabrick. Don't actually. That guy's a terrible YouTuber.
Don't follow who?
Some dude named Dabrick. I'm not sure. He's annoying. He's kind of like Logan Paul. Very annoying.
Oh God, no, we don't need any more Logan Pauls.
Man, he's basically the next version of him.
Oh God, Mother of God, no.
Oh,
I'd say there's something wrong with Logan Paul because he laughed off a dead guy.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, oh look, it's a dead body. Ha 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 ha.
Like, what the hell's wrong? Like,
yeah, isn't he banned from Japan now for that?
Maybe he was a sociopath.
He probably is.
Nah, it's for abuse.
I didn't realize that people who committed suicide killed themselves.
Wait, what?
That's what he basically said. That's what I heard he said is, I didn't realize people who committed suicide killed themselves.
I've known this ever since I was a little kid.
Did he really say that?
In trouble.
I heard that he said that. I don't know if he legit said that or not.
I've ever heard in my life.
Or he's just bullshitting us. Yeah, obviously.
Oh my God. I got a Jimmy John sticker stuck to my shirt.
Jimmy John's.
Yo.
I'm making fake fries now.
Oh, Gage in the YouTube.
Could be Poe's Law.
Doge, type your question in the Hangout chat.
What's my question?
Well, you said you had questions for Uber, right?
Well, I mean, isn't he talking right now?
Well, he messaged in the Hangout.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, the Google Hangouts chat. Yeah.
That's him?
Yep.
That's the developer?
Yep, that's him.
It's not the guy.
He has a different avatar in the Discord, but
It's not the guy that I'm talking to right now.
no.
It's not the bald head profile picture.
No, that's Arcanu.
I legit thought this whole time that was him.
No.
Oh, I wish I was
Oh
a
my
video
God.
game developer.
All right.
Wow. Same though. I wanted to grow up to be a programmer.
All right. So go ahead, ask your question if you have any. All right. So, okay. All right. So Doge asks Uber, when developing the games within Discord, what formats do you take in place? Like what type of coding takes place, if any?
Who has the green pro? Oh, that's Marianne. Nothing. Never mind. Talk to myself. I'm Doge. Whoa.
Someone stop the newt.
Newt, penguin. Hey
I
guys.
saw this one little video that had like the music from the Feel Good song from Gorillaz, and instead of the
I
Feel
feel
Newt
Good,
Chiggies. I know Newt Chiggies. Sorry, I'll see myself out.
All right. I guess Uber is working on the response. So, well, it's nice of Uber to
Half of me,
contact us on Google Hangouts.
half of me says I just asked a stupid ass question. The other half's like, seems legit.
I think it's a legit question. I don't really know anything about programming Discord bots.
Well, that's why I want to know more about it. Because I want to make a Doja bot, but of course I have no development experience. Doja bot is
Resurrect the dead meme.
the Doja bot is basically what I want to be.
Doge is a dead meme?
No, he will live on forever.
Memes never truly die.
All right.
Yeah, that whole dead meme business is bullshit.
Uber says, so my programming stack generally runs a Node.js backend using discord.js, MonGodB, and for the web server side of things, he runs Node.js backend with Express.js, Socketio, Passport.js libraries, and frontend uses Bulma CSS framework and standard HTML CSS. However, if you're just wanting to make a simple bot only mode, MonGodB and Discord.js is required.
Now that right there is actually extremely helpful because I ain't going into his type of developing. He's way above my level. I just want to make something simple.
Okay.
Too many newts.
Newt.
All right. Yeah, so that's cool. I honestly wouldn't have time to work on a Discord bot. I've sort of like entertained it, like on making a story bot or whatever. But I never, yeah, I never could. I never could really put any time in enough time into it. It's just so busy with other stuff.
You could try to do like little by little.
I tried, but I just don't have time. Okay, okay, so Uber says even simpler if you aren't storing data, you can just use Node and Discord JS.
Here's a question. How long he can't even hear me, I'm gonna type this in, but I'll also say it. How long would y'all think that it takes to completely make a simple bot?
I really don't know. I don't know. It would take me maybe a few weeks or so. That's my rough guess. It could take longer than a few weeks. I really don't know. I know for Uber, his bot it's been like, he's had it and been working on it since February 5th, he said.
Oh, wow. All right. So that's actually a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, so I learned a little bit more about the Discord.js.
Yeah.
Says here, Discord.js is a powerful Node.js module that allows you to interact with the Discord API very easily. It takes a much more object-oriented approach than most other JS Discord libraries, making your bot code significantly tidier. And easier to comprehend. Usability, consistency, and performance are key focuses of Discord.js, and it also has nearly 100% coverage of the Discord API. It receives new Discord features shortly after they arrive in the API. Very hard. I didn't understand half of that, but you know.
Object-oriented programming, from what I understand, it deals a lot with things like classes.
Oh.
C++ is object-oriented.
Okay, Uber replies to Doge's question on what it usually what the average time it usually is to make a simple bot. Uber replies, depends on requirements and like what you wanted it to do. If you want to like have a bot that stores no data as simple commands, you could easily make one in a solid 30 minutes, 1 hour of work. However, if you're doing something much more complex or you want to do something fancy like write your own library, or if you're dealing with data storage and manipulation, it would be a bit longer. It all depends on what you want it to do.
So I'm looking at this, and I am no way ever even gonna attempt to try to make a freaking thing like he did. Reason 4 is here. I'll show you. I'll show you very much. Up.
Okay.
Right. So.
Alright, so screen sharing, okay.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, okay. Oh my, everything's lagged. Alright. So I'm here. This is the simple website thingy, whatever, that I went to And I thought, well, easy peasy lemon squeezy, it's gonna be like Wix.com, well, if you know what that is. And there's so many things down here, and each and every single one of them have like all these different weird, like I have no idea what any of this is. I'm guessing he probably knows what every single bit of it is. I'm looking stupid as crap to him, but like this is supposed to be a simple thing here, simple. Yeah. Like to me, this is like holy crap, man. So developing, I'm guessing, takes a whole lot long to learn to do.
It's not for the faint of heart.
All right, so
definitely not for the impatient.
Uber has replied, depend. He adds, like I have a Discord bot framework I wrote on GitHub if you're looking into making one that you can easily make your own commands with, etc.
I don't think I'd be able to do that. Let's see. Oh.
Yeah, I remember Uber saying earlier that he was helping this 15-year-old who was interested in, like, programming.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a really cool dude.
Bet he is.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. So, he just gave a link.
Oh, hey, that's your logo. It's a cat. Ha ha ha. Pinanobot. This is open source. The book. Poor crap. What said? What is this bot exactly? Oh, it's what a bot read me. Pulse. Pull request issued.
Yeah, I think if you check the README, it should tell you what the bot is.
Open source piano Discord bot. The bot serves to track stats and help up in the. All help is welcome. All right, so it supposedly tracks. Oh, there's a whole lot more. Okay, hold up. Panano. It has to do a lot with stats. What I'm reading up right now.
Right? Nom 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 nom.
Hold up. I gotta get a big old chip and hold up. There we go. Okay. All right.
We should all do ASMRs. I cut and rip papers, and you can eat chips, Doge.
And Marion just, oh my god.
What?
So I looked up Florida Man, don't ask me why. And basically top soy. I gotta show you guys, this is blowing my mind. Oh, okay. So this right here, right? So this is the Florida Man thing I looked up. This is the first one. See that pizza box?
Hold on, let me. A pizza box.
Right, do you see it?
Standoff ends when police offer a Florida man slice of pizza.
But so that here's what's making me confused. Because that slice of pizza box, this is in Florida. Now, if this is what I'm thinking about, it's about to blow my mind. Standoff ends when police offer Florida man a slice of pizza. Really? So what, like a shootout? Oh my god! Look, this place called Hungry Howie's, right? Oh god! So this place called Hungry Howie's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now here's just blow my mind. This is in Florida, and this is what I think it is. My dad's the owner of a Hungry Howie's down near Holly Hill. So this blew my mind because this could have came from Holly Hill, my dad's place. That's kind of funny.
Oh.
Wait, let me reread this. Standoff. What a standoff? Like, define a standoff. Is that like shootout kind of?
Yeah.
Ends when police offer Florida man a slice of pizza. A man just basically risked probably lifetime in jail. Probably less. Like a whole bunch of years in jail just for a slice of pizza.
Florida seems to have a high rate of mental illness.
Yeah.
Or drug abuse.
And I have no idea why.
I don't know either.
The world may never know.
The world may never know.
May never know.
Even though the secrets gleaned from Florida could save people's lives. Or rather improve the quality of life.
Here's another one 13 hours ago. Florida man in standoff for a slice of pizza. Fort Myers.
Florida man seems to be obsessed with pizza.
I know.
Florida man does whatever Florida man does.
Crazy
Does whatever a Florida does. What's
One does not simply be a Florida
rob
man.
the store. Does whatever a Florida man does.
Does whatever Florida does.
Stupid Florida man.
Florida man.
YouTube Jaguar says that he relates to me. It's relatable about not having time to do the things you want to do. And he says he struggles with not having enough time to do everything that he wants to do as well.
Mainly my issue is not having the energy. This is actually quite fun, making these paper fries.
Really?
Yeah. At least I enjoy it.
And I am designing the heads-up display of an alien rifle.
Cool.
Sniper rifle.
A snipper ripple.
What?
An alien snipper ripple.
Carry out orders. Taxation is theft. Ready. Zach, ready. Oh my god! So, apparently in Pizza Hut, someone put their name as taxation is theft. It says carry out orders. Taxation is theft. And heartless symbols.
Not. No, it's not. Now put the money in the bag or get shot.
Yeah, that's... It's funny because if the regular person off the street did that, they would be called a thief and carted off to jail or shot.
What if you... Wait.
But when Gooberment, which is a giant collection of people, do it, they are hailed as the saviors of mankind or some gay shit like that. Yeah, Ooga Booga, Gooberment was Kangs and shit.
What did that guy have to say to make his name that? Like, my name's Taxation East Thiefed. That's my full name. Put it on there.
Them ANCAPs, they stole damn powers from us. We was riding into space on spaceships and flying saucers. Yeah, we were Kangs, but them anarchists stole that shit from us.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom.
We still gotta do the ASMR. You eat chips while I cut paper.
Okay, hold on. Wait, I gotta find my microphone. Wait, pause. Is this my microphone? No, okay.
By the way, you have a nice computer, Doge.
How do you know?
Because I saw it.
You showed it to us, you silly goose.
Yeah, showed it.
You silly goyim.
And there's like...
Thank you.
It's really...
Goy vey.
I've never seen anything like that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Uh-oh, what?
I said goy vey, and then Doge started coughing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The
That's
goyim, no. Shut it down.
Hmm.
The merchant's a really hard accent to do.
What accent? What's going on?
The happy merchant.
The hell is the happy merchant?
What? You never heard of the happy merchant?
No, sir.
Wow. It's this caricature of a Jew. And it's considered anti-Semitic, but, I find it hilarious because it has no bearing in reality.
Commies.
Well, given it's been a while, it's now good meme material, but
and
helped pave the way for World War II, my friend. Oh god.
And he usually has this weird accent. It's supposed to be really annoying.
Annoying.
No, it's supposed to be annoying and sort of nasally.
Oh, you're talking about like a fancy type of voice?
I don't know. It's really hard to
some
feel.
dude joined this a voice chat earlier. I think like a week ago or something. He's like, "Oh, hello," and I'm like, "What? Who is this guy? Where are you from?"
But yeah, like I said, it's very difficult, and I'm trying to master it.
Doge. Such Doge, much meme. Very internet, so currency. Many popular.
I wish I could eat these fake fries right now. Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom. That was delicious.
I'm very thirsty.
I guess we've run out of things to talk much about. So, and we did our little Florida Man segment. Okay,
we have one last thing we must talk about.
Okay, what?
Florida Man.
Oh, you got one more Florida Man thing?
I got one more Florida Man.
Hey guys, forgot to cue the theme song.
What's the theme song?
Hold on. Let me get it. Time to play Crazy Bus.
Crazy bus, riding on a crazy bus. Oh, not that crazy bus. Okay.
Worst. Accurately highlights the mental illness that Florida Man fights.
Oh god, turn that lower.
Are y'all ready to hear the Mr. Florida Man?
Yeah.
Well, that kind of reminds me of that one song, Ocean Man.
Ocean Man. Yeah, what about it?
Florida Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land. Okay, so Florida Man accused of hitting girlfriend in the head with the cookie.
Wow, so intimidating, Florida Man.
I know. Wade Allen Smith, 41 of the Beer Hills, was arrested by hitting a girlfriend in the head with a cookie.
You know, when they said come to the dark side, we have cookies. I didn't realize that those cookies could also be weapons.
Yeah, we didn't mean it literally.
Oh, it gets worse. Listen to this. Deputies said the victim had a red mark on the top of her forehead. The television station reported, according to deputies, Smith admitted to throwing the cookie.
That must have been our hard ass cookie.
What the hell is this? Wait, hold up. What is it? Is this like charged with like attempted murder with a deadly weapon?
If it's Florida, yeah, because remember they have a high rate of mental illness.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. And it gets even better though.
Oh gosh.
This is the 8th time Smith has been arrested in Pasco County since 2012. He has
he's previously been charged with domestic battery and aggravated assault, according to jail records. He's been arraigned. No, this is his 8th time because of a cookie. What was the other 7 times?
Oh no!
What? Like marshmallows, campfiring, and all that. What if all his jail records were because of food?
That's Florida man for you.
Yeah, man.
Florida man's gonna Florida man. He's a terrible superhero. More like an anti-hero.
No, he's the world's greatest superhero. How dare you?
Oh.
Okay, I guess we covered everything we wanted to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do closing now. All right. Thank you very much to Uber for managing to make it. I'm glad he came on, and I hope he comes back.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Thank you to Koi Monster, Zachary, Akanu, Heartless Soy Boy, for that brief time he was there, and thank you to all who showed up in the live chat. Mag, Attack Helicopter Cat, YouTube and Jaguar. Uber came back for a bit in the live chat. Night Shifty was there for a while. Oh, Corey, he was there too. Yeah, he was there like earlier in the chat. Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and see you next week. Good night, everyone.
Good night. May the force be with you.